यो 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 व्हाट इज अप मेंबर। आज हम खेल रहे हैं चॉइसेस। और हमने पिछले उसमें चैप्टर 4 सेव द लास्ट डांस। हाँ, तो हमने चैप्टर 3 तक शायद कंटिन्यू कर लिया था। आज हम खेल रहे हैं चैप्टर 4 सेव द लास्ट डांस। इट इज द नाइट ऑफ द मैस्करेड एट द पैलेस। You are walking over to the prince to claim the last dance of the evening, and you find him talking to Lady Penelope as you approach. Penelope, and that's how my family acquired its fifth golden poodle statue. I can relate. Don't get me started on the Queen Antique Goblet collection. Excuse me, may I cut in? Honey, I believe this is my dance. Penelope, hands off my man. Third option. Okay. Why? I never. My apologies, Lady Penelope. Well, a prince must break his promise. Penelope graciously bows her head and walks off the dance floor. Honey turns to you. I am happy you found me, but perhaps we can work on our delivery. Perhaps? Shall we dance? The orchestra plays a dreamy waltz as Prince Honey takes your hand. I'm not sure I know the steps. Just follow my lead. With Honey's strong arms around you, you easily match his movements. You are an amazing dancer. My parents would be thrilled to hear that all those years of dance lessons paid off. I am very glad that I got a moment alone with you, ArctuRiper. We're relatively alone. There's only about 100 people watching us right now. Unfortunately, it is about as much privacy as we might expect. Though I do have a trick up my sleeves. He guides you across the ballroom floor and vaults the two of you out a set of French doors to an unoccupied balcony. We can get a little more privacy out here at least. Nice moves. I try now. I want to know how you are. I trust you are being well taken care of here. Maxwell been very sweet so far. He flew me out here and set me up with a room and everything. I haven't met his brother yet. The Duke. He is different from Maxwell. More serious, but their house has an excellent reputation mostly due to him. Okay, I see. What about Corodonia? What do you think of my home so far? Corodonia, I love it. It is nice, but I miss New York. I'd like it better if I had more time with you. I'd like it better if I had more time with you. Third one? Yeah, romance. पता था. I'll have to see what I can do about that. Good. It is good that you are not homesick. If you were to become queen, well, you'd be spending most of your time here in Cordonia. Oh, right. I get that's a pretty important quality in a queen to be. हम इसमें कहाँ आ गए? हमको तो वर्ल्ड टूर पे जाना था. Especially given Cordonia's recent history. What do you mean? These last few decades have been somewhat rocky for us. The first queen abandoned my father and my older half-brother. Oh, I'm not clear on the exact details, but do you know why she left at least? She couldn't handle the pressure of courtly life. She came from a lesser noble family, so she hadn't been long at court before the marriage. and my own mother passed away when I was still a child. You lost your mother? I'm so sorry. That must have been difficult for Corona. Nah, I'm so sorry. It was a long time ago. ArctuRiper. And so the current queen? Honey, she may not be my mother, but she is a wonderful woman. Obviously, king है, दूसरी शादी तो कर ही लेगा. Who's done her best to lead Cordonia alongside my father. Instability in the monarchy is always dangerous for a small kingdom like ours. Weekend currency, a rise in crime, a drop in tourism, all because of the lives of the rulers. So that's why you care so much about finding the right queen. Exactly, I can't just follow my heart as much as I might want to. There's there's too many other people I need to think about. Sorry, I didn't mean to burden you with this. Honey, you can tell me anything, I'm here for you. Let's talk about something happier. और वैसे देखा जाए तो इसी के लिए तो आई है ये. You got a lot resting on your shoulder. True, but I can at least take a moment to sprinkle in tales of my misspent youth. I wouldn't mind hearing those either. One summer when I was only 8, my father decided to throw me into rigors of governing. He made me sit through hours of meeting for 3 weeks straight. Finally, I couldn't take another minute. I decided to liberate myself. Wait, you played hooky? Yeah, Drake and I stole a monster supply of chocolate from the kitchens and we hid out in the gardens. We spent the evening making up games to play in the garden maze. Our best one was maze tag. You can see the entrance to the maze over there by the hedges. Maze tag. Let me guess, you played tag in the maze? You got it. Not our most cleverly named game, but whoever was it had to run after the other person in the maze. You lost if you were it by the time the other person got to the center. We played that for hours until we nearly collapsed from exhaustion, but we were too stubborn to go back. We used the last of our strength to climb up the tree in the center of the hedge maze and vowed to live out there. We fall asleep in that tree and I only woke up when I fell off the branch and landed flat on my back, soaring up a storm. I hope this doesn't destroy your image of me as a proper prince. What surprised me most is that you know any swear words. Drake knows how to have fun. You know any swear words. Drake know how to have fun. You know any swear word. You are always so proper. Maybe in front of you. Well, I want to meet the honey who plays hooky and sleeps in trees. I miss those carefree summers, but I am afraid those days are behind me. On the next swell of the waltz, Honey guides you through the doors to the ballroom. Inside, Honey pulls you close so you are swaying together as gradually the music begins to wind down. This song is coming to an end and the masquerade with it will have to say goodnight soon. Is this how it's going to be for the next few months, stealing a couple minutes here and there? As I said, things are different here. I should spend some time with the other girls to be fair to them. But believe me, when I say I wish the night didn't have to end, who says it has to? Oh, the last time you got That gleam in your eye, we ended up on a boat to the Statue of Liberty. Did you regret it? Never. What are you proposing? Would you like to meet me at the garden maze? Yes, but my bodyguards would never allow me to go out there alone. You wouldn't be alone, I'll be there. They'd probably like that even less. We wouldn't. Then why are you smiling? Because we both know how much I want to. In that case, I'll be out there in 20 minutes. I don't want to get you in trouble. ये वाला. I hope I won't be alone. ArctuRiper. Yes. The waltz come to an end and everyone in the ballroom applauds before you walk away. The honey spins you close, his head's bent toward yours. I'll see you in 20. 20 minutes later, Honey joins you outside, cutting it a little close there. I was trapped in a conversation about table sitting for tomorrow picnic, but I managed to tear myself away for you. Solvi, you take his arm and head toward the gardens together. It's really beautiful here at night. I wish I could take this credit, but the gardens out here were my mother's vision. I think it was her last wish before well. Sometimes when I stroll this garden at night, I think of her. He looks up at the stars. I'm sure she appreciates that. Thanks, the garden holds a lot of good memories as well. This is where you and Trek played maze top growing up, right? Yeah, you probably think it is silly, don't you? Nah, sounds like a lot of fun. In fact, we should play. Tag, you are it horny. Tag, ये क्या? You clap him on the shoulder and start off running. You hear a laugh as Horny starts to run after you. Cheater. Despite your head start, he comes close to catching up with you. Up ahead, you can see the maze entrance and the wet grass shortcut straight to it. I should take the shortcut, stay on the path, take the shortcut. You take the shortcut, picking up speed and manage to stay ahead of him. Ha! You wave through the maze just ahead of him. Honey said there was a tree at the center. You navigate the maze twists and turns, heading for the top of a large tree you see in the distance until you are around the last corner. Before you lies a straight path to the center of maze, where a swing says prettily from a large tree. Whoa, भाई बढ़िया है. Whoa. You can hear Honey's footsteps behind you. I should hide in the bushes, tackle Honey. Unsure, you hesitate on the path. Gotcha. पकड़ लिया. He dives forward to take you, but his momentum knocks the two of you balance. Whoa! You both topple over laughing as you roll together before coming a stop near the swing. We made it, the center of the maze. And I do believe I win. How do you figure that? Easy, I am on top. Hey, we don't know who tagged who at the end there. I want a second ruling. Well, we don't always get what we want, even princess. He laughs and then his face turns serious as he gazes up to you. हाँ बढ़िया बढ़िया, रोमांस आ रहा है। आगे। Something about you, it just feels right to be around you. Horny, I feel the same way. Are you sure it isn't just the flowers and the twinkling lights? I feel the same way. ArctuRiper. He reaches up to cup your cheek, his finger warms against your skin. I should, I should kiss him, pull away. Without any doubt. You lean down, your lips capturing his hands curve around you as he brings you close. Whoa. And then he shakes himself and pulls away. What the fuck? We shouldn't. We shouldn't. We shouldn't. I don't know what will happen. And I. Game of you choose to kiss the prince in the maze. I know. What is about you, October? When you are around, you make me want to break all the rules. Maybe you need someone like that in your life. Maybe I do. This was unexpected, but somehow perfect. You laughed more in the maze than you did all night in that masquerade. I guess I really need this, thank you. A maze evening you spent time with the maze prince in the maze. No problem, I had fun too. Will I see you soon? Yes, tomorrow. It'll be very busy, but I'll find the time. I look forward to do it. Honey lifts your hand and Honey lifts your hand to kiss it. Until then, back in your room, you are about to prepare for bed when there are a knock at your door. You answer it. Maxwell, hey. I know it's late, but there's someone you should meet. Bartrand, this is the one I was telling you about. Maxwell steps aside to let in an imposing man with a stern expression. Bartrand, this is the girl you've chosen to represent our house. Yup, nailed it right. ArctuRiper. This is my older brother, Bartrand. It is nice to meet you, Bartrand. The proper way to address a duke is Your Grace. Oh, I am so sorry, Your Grace. Maxwell didn't mention the stick up your ass. भाई ये बोल दिया तो चिक चिक भाई ये बोल दिया तो भाई ये तो Oh, I am so sorry, Your Grace. Maxwell didn't mention the stick up your ass. Oh, bye. I am so sorry, Your Grace. At least it looks like you can be trained. Hey, I am not your pet. He doesn't mean it like that. Hump Maxwell a word with you in private. Barton grabs Maxwell's arm and hauls him out of your room. He slams the door behind him, but you can faintly hear the voice through it. It should like they are talking about me. I should listen at the door, give him price. Listen at the door. You press your ear to the door. That's the girl you picked to represent our family. Yeah, that's ArctuRiper. Honey really hit it off with her when they met at the restaurant for his bachelor party. She was our waitress. A waitress? You bought a waitress? I knew I shouldn't have trust you. We could have had our pick of any unsponsored duchess or countess in half of Europe. Well, sure, but like I said, she and Honey have a lot of chemistry. I think he really likes her. Bhai, I really don't like this man. I know you probably don't care, but she could make him really happy like I've never seen him so happy, kind of happy. Shouldn't Honey have a sort of love like that, even if he is the prince? Spare me your sentimentally. You'd better hope that his wettest doesn't ruin everything. The doors thrown open, nearly smacking you in the face. Oh, you were listening to everything, weren't you? Listening in? Yeah, I. Listening in? Yeah, and I don't like what I hear. Yeah, perfect, a waitress with no manners. Look, you're the ones who invited me here. If you are so unhappy with me, just get another girl. No, you can't do that. We already said you were our pick, so if you go, we would got no one. Maxwell is unfortunately correct. We are stuck with you. Perhaps Maxwell didn't fully explain this to you. If our house puts forth forth the prince choice, we'll win fame and recognition. Something we could really use right now actually, cause we are kind of broke. Maxwell, you overstep. Sorry. You are broke? There is no shame in being broke. Guess that explains why I had to buy my own dress for the There is no shame in being broke. I've been broke plenty of times. Thanks, ArctuRiper. It is entirely different for us. Do you get money if I marry the prince? Not directly, but we can leverage the prestige to great effect. It would be best to get that leverage before others find out our situations. अच्छा, एक भाई तू गरीब है और हम पे वो दिखा रहा है? In the circles we run in, if word got out of our financial ruin, it would be a scandal. ये देख रहे हो? इसको बोलते हैं झूठा दिखावा. खुद भाई जी फाइनेंशियली वो बैंकरप्ट होने वाला है और हमारे को एटीट्यूड दिखा रहा है कि हम बारटेंडर वेंट्रेस हैं. But our name is still worth something is Caledonia at the very least. We can introduce you to the right people, get you invitation to the right event. I only regret that we can't offer you more. Speaking of which, have you prepared for tomorrow's event? Event? That's the derby. You know what a derby is, right? A derby is a fancy horse, fancy. It's sorry, I didn't know that the quiz today. 5 points from House ArctuRiper. What? That a joke? No, I'm mostly certainly scoring you in any case. The derby will be attending is a horse race and a formal one at that. Allah the horse race. It will be your first opportunity to make an impression on the press. They'll be covering the event. They don't get a lot of opportunities to see the royals, so they'll jump at this chance. Oh, I assume they are important then. Yes, very. Everyone in Caledonia will be influenced by what they write about you. We are a monarchy, but we serve the people. You need their approval if you are going to become queen. Speaking of which, you should consider your attire for tomorrow. The queen will be present at the derby, and the right outfit will go a long way to earning her favor. I recommended going for a derby look that's modern to impress the queen. I'll keep that in mind. I made an appointment for you in the morning at the boutique LRD. We'll speak more tomorrow, right before we head out for this derby. Good night. The next morning, you enter the dress boutique and find Olivia putting on her outfit for the derby. Oh, I'm surprised to see you here. I thought you'd have gone home by now. Surely you realized that you don't have a chance at winning. Oliver, surely you would realize you can't intimidate me. There's a bird nesting in your head. You don't need hurt others to protect yourself. There is a bird nesting in your head. That just shows how ignorant you are. The derby is basically a fashion show, but your nest is very yellow. If you were wearing anything less than runaway couture, the press is going to walk right past you. I'll manage something and it won't be half as ridiculous as your getup. Oh yes, I just can't wait to see what you are going to wear. Please, ArctuRiper, dazzle me. Olivia walks out of the boutique and you turn to survey the dresses. Olivia says the press will like something runway worthy. But Bartons want me to wear something modern to impress the queen. Oh, triple count culture off to the race. Your go-to dress versatile enough to work for anything. स्पेशल ओकेशन है तो ये तो नहीं पहन सकते ब्लू बेल. वेल मैं तो बोलूँगा मैं यही चूज़ कर लेता हूँ. This will work. This is our last chance to pick your outfit before the derby. Tap the closed button to the chain. Derby, here I come. Will you be able to survive the next derby? Find out in the next chapter. इसके साथ चैप्टर 4 भी कंप्लीट. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय. और वीडियो को लाइक करना और चैनल पर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना. बाय.